Morning. It's a lovely sunny Sunday morning in October, and we're deciding to travel up the northwest coast, Lytham, St Anne's, Blackpool, and Fleetwood to have a look at some urban camp spots for the camper van.
We buy any car. You're probably so used to hearing it. You may have forgotten.
Arrived at Lytham St Anne's, and we've come across a thing called the Island. Now, I've looked on Google, and you can actually do overnight camping, I think for about a £5 for motorhomes, so that's just sort of a motorhome in it. But we'll have a look round and see what's here. Ah, right, get you.
Goals. All you have to do. I'm trying to get in contact with the door. I'll go to Blackpool at 1 o'clock, watch it, Illumination and Friends of the Castle. Oh, there you go. Probably no signal here. Yeah, no. Yeah, just got it and I haven't seen me near my phone ring. Oh yeah, no, I mean on court. That's when it's plaster on it, so plaster. You kept changing plaster on it, so that must have dried it out. Chemist. I got a splint the other day, I put it to make it fire, but I got it out. You did take that thing out of your own stomach. 10 minutes.
Well, little Jim, this place is St Anne's on Sea. We've drove through St Anne's many times but never called here. This is a revelation for me. Talked to some Delika guys, and they're camping on the front down there for £8 for 24 hours, which is cheap, or £5 overnight from 6 till 10, whichever way you fancy it. But yeah, it's something we're going to do for the future, I think, just for a weekend. Sounds great.
That smells sweet, doesn't it? Chocolate cake, sir. Come on, Luke, observe. It must be about a week.
Huh?
Last about a week.
Oh no, easy.
2,000 calories, you know.
Oh, I do like to be beside the seaside. Place is really nice. If you want a bit peace and quiet, then you've no chance. But for £8 a night on that car park, it's alright. You've got the baths within 100 yard. You've got a pub within 50 yard, a beach within 20 yard, pier within 200 or 300 yard, more public toilets within a couple hundred yard, and the shops maybe quarter of a mile. That's not bad for a good day out actually. Oh, and there's cafes and all sorts here as well, and boating lake. Yeah, it's busy during the day, but at night I think it will calm down. I've heard that the car park gets really full though, so we need to get here pretty early. It's worthwhile giving it a go. A little bit different than the usual country camping. Well, I think that was a little gem. Being on the seafront, only a few miles away from Blackpool, and it's for me it's a lot better, but that's my opinion. Campsite overnight, car park overnight, sorry, is a fiver from 6 till 10 in the morning. Or if you want to stay all day, then it's £8 off. If you want to stay 2 days, it's 15, so you save £1. And then there's other concessions if you stay longer. It's great for a weekend or an overnight camp anyway. There's lots of things to do. You can even bring the kids here and go on the beach, or there's swings and slides, and there's a little boating lake down there, and there's amusements on the pier. There's quite a lot to do here actually. Yeah, right, let's move on to the next one. Along here is looks like it's free parking. You don't have to pay, so I'm assuming you could in theory park overnight if you wanted to here. To the other side of the old pontins, I'm sure it is. All gone. If you've never been Blackpool before, then it's a really, really cracking town to come to, but it'll cost you a fortune if you've got kids. It's alright for us for like the weekend maybe, or for a night. Well, that's where we are, going towards Fleetwood, and they've got a new coastal defence going up here. Okay, we parked at a place called Beach Road, near Fleetwood, and we're going to have a look round. The barrier's there, and it looks as though I can't get under the barrier, so I've parked on this road. There's no yellow lines right to tell me to stop. There's no sign saying anything different, so we'll have a nosy round, see what it's all about here. It's sunny, but it's a bit cool, so I put the cap on instead of my hat, and it's windy. This is the barrier. 6'6", no. These cycle paths are really good because they're not on the road, they're out the way. There's less chance of, well, there's no chance of having a car crash into you anyway.
You still come across a cycle path.
A what? A cycle path?
A cycle path.
Yeah, psychopath. Yeah, psychopath could jump out and get us. That's the only thing. So we'd have to be armed to the teeth if we come to ride down here. You never know, like a Rambo of the North. This place looks very nice to hang about for the night. If you could have a push bike, then you could come here and actually cycle along that route. I'm going to check out the car parking and see if they charge you at all. or you can stay overnight.
Sorry, no bread.
I've got no nails either.
Sorry. No, no brought any bread.
Oh, young ones. I'm not doing a no. Probably that way. So bought some bread now, shouldn't we? Remember next time, right? Quick them buggers, aren't they?
Better put it on fast film.
No. Well, it's a windy day on Fleetwood front. The place looks well, it's interesting. You've got a lot of pebbles, then some sand, then a lot of pebbles. Bit of breakwater here, but it's breaking really. I think it's pretty worn out now. But obviously it must be okay, otherwise they'll have reviewed it, I think. Nice here on the young legs in the Lake District. Open Bay. Well, that car park there, there's no restriction on how long you can stay, and I think it's free as well. So in theory, there's no sign saying you've got to stay X amount of hours or no overnight parking, then you should be able to.
You can't walk more than 4 dogs.
We can't walk more than 4 dogs. I've only got one of you with me anyway. The height is 6'6" or 2 metres, so I don't know what height the camper van is yet, so I'm going to have to measure it to see if we can get underneath it at some point, if we decide to come back and camp around here. Cool that. Well, the car park we're parked just outside of, I can't see any signs to say that you can't go and park there overnight. Just have to get under that barrier. You've got to be less than 6'6" to get underneath it. But it looks as though, you know, if you park there, you're going to have a pretty quiet night, I reckon. Mile and a half into Fleetwood. The sea's just over the top of the dunes, or the grassy bank, whichever you want to call it. And it's alright, you could come here one night and then mooch around and have a quiet night if you wanted to, and get a bit of fresh air. Plenty of fresh air, there's definitely plenty of fresh air today. It's pretty windy actually. Nice though, it's nice round here. Lovely, peaceful-ish. Right, we've driven a bit closer into Fleetwood, so we'll have a mooch around now and see what the score is around this area as well. 6'6" heights again. They're definitely determined to get either motorhomes or caravans. You can't go underneath. Customers in there. just walking up and down the west side, I suppose, of Fleetwood seafront. I haven't come across anywhere you have to pay for parking, but there's about to be somewhere. But on the front, there's no double yellow lines. There's barriers 6'6". That's obviously to keep the high caravans and motorhomes out. Anyway, you can see that, and other people, I presume. But generally, looking at all the signs here, there's nowhere it says that you can't park for 24 hours or not. In other words, it looks as though you can park overnight here. It just depends on what you want, really. But it looks alright, it's a nice day anyway. And if you just want a nice, quiet, leisurely evening, I suppose you can park up here and start walking around and having a look, just chilling out really more than anything else.